Here are my top 3 frustrating rules in the AFL at the moment, and which is very inconsistent. Number 3 is the 50 metre penalties. Now, some have been paid, some aren't, so we're not getting exactly a clear explanation why what's 50 and what's not 50. Like, someone could just come over the mark and it's not paid these days. So I'm not sure if they're trying to be lenient, but it's very, very frustrating as a fan and, as a former umpire. That's what we used to get paid to do. Just someone crossing over the mark should be 50, but yeah, I'm not sure what the interpretation is these days. Number 2 is the holding the ball. Now, it's hard because obviously they need prior opportunity to get rid of the ball, but sometimes it's just so clear that the umpires to hold the whistle and just go, yeah, play on, which is very, very frustrating. You always should reward the tackler, especially if it's, a close game or really in anything, really. Like, I think Geelong, I'm a Cats supporter, so I can say this, but I think we get away with the most holding the balls. Like, some of them last week should have been holding the balls, but they weren't paid. And yeah, so just need to reward the tackler, and that's just so frustrating. I don't understand that rule at all. The deliberate is my number 1 rule. Now, this is by far the most frustrating rule there is. So if the ball's bouncing right angles and he kicks it out from the defense, apparently that's deliberate. Like, I don't think he meant to kick it that way. Obviously, as a junior, you're taught to kick it to space and kick it out of bounds if you could, but you can't do that anymore. But it's just frustrating. Like, you're under pressure, you kick the ball, somehow it bounces at right angle and you get pinned for deliberate, which I don't think that should be paid, to be honest. The deliberate one against Nick Dacos should have been paid last week, but it wasn't, so I don't understand. There's different rules for different players, I guess, in a way, but it's just, very, very frustrating rule because they're not consistent enough with it. Like, it could be like late in the game. It's happened so many times. Late in the game, kicks it out and it didn't get paid. So I'm not sure what the interpretation is these days, but yeah, players are legit right there and they get pinned for deliberate. It's like, why? And my honourable mention is, it's not really a rule, but it's a law that's been for ages, over 100 years easily. The bounce, we need to get rid of it immediately. And also the 20 metre kicks, we need to get rid of, the 15 metre kick, we need to get rid of. It needs to be 20 metres because 15 metres is, not enough. I feel like, especially when it's like close, because they go not 15, play on. There's so many of those calls. They've been consistent so far, but there could be an 11 metre kick and they pay it. So it's just, I don't know, it's a frustrating thing, but this is just a little rant video. I thought I'd get it over and done with. But yeah, hope you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments below what you think of these rules and what's your most frustrating rule that you could change if you were an AFL CEO. Alright, thanks so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Peace.